is looking to be one of the best Roblox experiences.
Tuxedo Classic Sonic, which it's just so disappointing. The new update, but this skin came out like a few months ago, so they're already releasing.
From being one of the most loved and praised games to becoming a hated, cash grab, and controversial Roblox game, Sonic Speed Simulator shows how a couple of bad and pay-to-win updates will ruin your game. It's lost many players at a quick rate, and it won't slow down anytime soon. This is the story of Sonic Speed Simulator. Imagine, it's April 13th, 2022. The new Sonic Speed Simulator game came out, and it's actually a pretty nice experience and really fun. While it is pretty grindy and leaves a lot of room to be experimented with, it's a good release, and you can't wait for new updates to come out. That's how a lot of people felt when Sonic Speed Simulator originally released, again on April 13th, 2022. It was a nice, relaxing, and fun breath of fresh air. The lobby was simple. There wasn't a lot. There was just the main mechanics in the lobby, and it really didn't have that many, things that begged you to buy it with Robux. The initial release had 4 worlds, some pets, some skins, and the ability to race other players. Not that much, but simple enough to actually be quite fun and not confusing at all. GameFam, the team behind Sonic Speed Simulator, continued to update the game and actually gained a lot of traction from these updates and newfound players interested in the game, until one fateful update. The Amy update. The update where you had to collect 5,000 Amy crystals, whatever, or you could pay about 1,500 Robux to free her without having to do all the grindy stuff. Also, super pay to win, you gotta unlock this skin, but you also have to pay 1,500 Robux if you don't want to do it. But basically the whole event was collecting pink crystals that spawned where the normal XP was, so it's literally just playing the game while collecting other stuff. It was a really bad update, I can't even lie. Now, the next update that came out that many people hated, or at least that I saw, was the Mechanical Tails update. The update where you had to collect 500 wrenches by playing obbies in the first world and using a spin to hopefully get lucky and collect enough wrenches to get the Mechanical Tails update skin, whatever you want to call it. This update was probably hated because I think you could pay your way through, or you could play the game for about an hour and a half having to get lucky after completing an obby for a long time. It was very grindy, very bad in a lot of people's eyes, and this is actually referred to as probably the worst update in Sonic Speed Simulator from what I could find. So yeah. Hopping into the current game now, you can see the complete difference in the lobby. There is so much going on. There too much going on. If you see, I am confused on what is happening. I have no clue what any of this is. Mega Sale, Energy, Friends and Trails, Mastery Evolution, Avatar Store, RSR Store. Absolutely no clue on what any of this is. Keep in mind, I haven't played the game in over a year and a half, and all these things are new, and I got absolutely no tutorial or anything on how to use it. There's now quests, there's new worlds, and they completely wiped all my world data. I used to have all the worlds unlocked, but now they redid it to where I have to re-unlock them because you have to do separate quests to unlock them. You need to find the gate key to unlock one of the worlds. You need to find random collectibles in another world to unlock this world. It is really confusing. There is so much going on, and so much is not explained at all. And now the main issue, all the monetary purchases you can do in this game. They have a whole avatar shop for like probably 100 avatar items. I don't really want to count. They have like a wheel, a gamble wheel. You get a free spin for the normal wheel. As you see at the bottom, spin 50 times, they get a free legendary spin. The legendary spin is the better spin, obviously. 4 hours between each free spin. So pulling up my calculator, we can determine that 4 hours times 50 spins equals 200 hours of waiting. And that's without sleeping, that's without missing each thing, that's without any wasted time. About 8 days for one legendary spin. Oh, but you can just buy legendary spins with Robux, obviously. Oh, the mega sale for a bunch of skins that were already released and they're just re-releasing, you can buy with Robux. How incentivizing. Oh, another special discount for a skin. And the overpowered silver skin, oh, you can skip the quests for 1,300 Robux. Totally not a scam, right guys? Totally worth it. Going into the shop, a bunch of overpriced things only for Robux. Absolutely no in-game currency used in the shop. Only Robux. I could go on and on about how many things there are for Robux. There's about 10 game passes, but there is a lot of dev products, and that's also excluding all the game passes they removed for like exclusive events. So yeah, there's a lot of monetary things. Like, it is absolutely insane. The game also just gets confusing at times, sometimes just not telling you what to do. Keep in mind, I haven't played the game in over a year and a half. I had absolutely no clue what I was doing. There were no tutorials for me, no catch-ups, no anything like that. I didn't even know how to unlock new world, like these quests, these new things. And I just had no clue what to do. There's no tutorial, no information, no nothing that helps me. It was really confusing, especially with how much there is. I got super overwhelmed and confused, which is something you do not want to have in your game. And I'm done talking about the games. I would go over GameFam and all their scandals if I had time, but I do have to leave somewhere tomorrow, and I really just don't have time tomorrow to edit, so maybe in a bit I'll talk about GameFam, all that drama, as it is connected to this, but right now I'm just not going to bring it up. And if you are curious about what GameFam has done, go over and watch some other videos. But that's really it for Sonic Speed Simulator and why this game failed. It might have been not one of my best videos, but I think I did good for the time limit I had. I only had about 1 or 2 hours to research and make this video, so please do subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye. What the Sigma?